Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. Welcome to the debut edition of LeadSquared's Product Insider. We're taking you backstage today. And in this insight packed session, we're going to give you all the insider tips that you need to make the coming financial year one for the history books. So, in today's session, as I told you, we're going deep into the latest and greatest product updates. I'm Saleha Mariam. I'm your host for today. I oversee product marketing at LeadSquared. And our speakers for today are from the technical writing team because no one knows a product better than the folks who've documented every second of its journey. So I give you Veer Singh, who has been with LeadSquare for over 7 years now, and Shri Sudhan, who's been with us for over 4 years now. So between our amazing speakers, we've got over 11 years of expertise, and you're going to get the best of that in 60 minutes tops. So, quick overview of this session. Here are a few pointers you need to keep in mind during this session. Yes, can you go to the next slide, please? So, when you join the session, your microphones and cameras will be muted, but you've got nothing to worry because this is not going to be a monotonous session with us monologuing away to glory. You're going to be right there with us every step of the way because we've got a live chat option at the bottom right of the screen. And you can put in your questions in the questions tab. We've got experts on the panel to answer every question that you can come up with. And our speakers, of course, will be taking your questions at the end of the session. So I hope you're excited because we sure are. So 11 years of expertise in 60 minutes tops. That's our promise. Over to you, Veer.
Okay, thank you, Saleha. I hope you guys can see my screen and I hope it's shared, like the presentation is on the full screen.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, all good. Okay, so hi guys. Welcome to this product updates webinar. My name is Veer, and me and my colleague Shri will be taking you through, as Saleha said, some of the highest value, highest impact features we released last year. So, the purpose of this webinar is really to familiarize you with some amazing LeadSquared offerings that we think you should be leveraging in your implementations. So, I've been a technical writer here at LeadSquared for about 7 years now. And one of the things that I've realized over the past few years is there's really a lack of awareness about the capabilities of the product. And this is clear from some of the questions that we get from customers, from various feature requests, and from some of our product demos. And I find that customers and prospects are always sort of amazed by the depth and the flexibility of the product. And whenever we showcase something, customers are always like, wow, we didn't know that LeadSquared could do that. We didn't know that this was also possible. We didn't know that you had a feature for that. And it's quite impressive how LeadSquared can actually be adapted to so many different nuanced use cases across industries that are as diverse as, say, education, manufacturing, healthcare, BFSI, and so on. So, again, what we want to do with this session is bring your awareness to the value that these features offer and open a two-way communication channel between LeadSquared's internal product teams and our customers. So a few points, I think Saleha already went over this, that the session is being recorded. We will send you a link to the session and the webinar deck in a few days. And if you're having technical difficulties, you can check your settings and you can reach out to us in the chat and we can help you with that. Okay, so how do you keep up with all the new releases on LeadSquared? So
Just a
that's
second,
quite
Veer.
simple. We have, yep,
Everyone, here's a tip before we start the session. At the bottom right, you will see the display option. Please view the session in full screen mode so that it's a smooth viewing experience. Okay, over to you, Veer.
okay, yep, thank you, Saleha. So how do you keep track of all the product updates in LeadSquared? Two simple ways. One is help.leadsquared.com, which is our help documentation website. There's a product update section where we list all the product updates as and when they're released. This includes both the core platform and the mobile app. And we also send you these in-app notifications, um, which are available within the LeadSquared application under the bell icon. In addition to this, we also send you product update emailers that go out to you about once a quarter, where we summarize the value of the highest impact features that we released in that quarter. And from now on, me and Sri will also be doing more of these product insider webinars and doing a deep dive into some of these features. And we'll also have some of the product managers go into more detail on their specific features. So that's how you can stay up to date with what's new in LeadSquared. And before we get into the different features that we have on offer today, um, just wanted to give you some broader context here. Since LeadSquared is a very vast product, we want to help you first understand the bigger picture. And then as we go through the product updates, you will be able to fit each of those updates into this larger context. So at the top here, we have the core platform, and this comprises the main features like lead and opportunity management. This includes lead scoring, prioritization, your deal tracking, task and activity management, email campaigns, etc. Next up, we have workflow automation. So these are essentially features that help you automate your sales and business processes. We have a DIY automation builder, forms and processes, and portals as part of this offering. We also have an instant messaging offering, which is spearheaded by LeadSquared Converse, which is an omni-channel SMS and WhatsApp service where you can converse with your leads. And we have the chatbot feature that Shri will be taking you through, which was launched last year. We have integration and apps, which help you integrate. Most of these are easily configurable out of the box connectors that help you integrate your favorite third party apps and services. We also have a sales performance management offering, which consists of features like goals, incentives, and leaderboards, which we'll be going into some detail today. We have the field sales management offering, which is the mobile app. It's available on both Android and CIS and iOS. And we have reporting and analytics, which we are excited to showcase to you today. There's been a lot of work that's been done on the reporting and analytics front in the last year. So we're excited to show you some of those features today. Okay, so we have a ton of features to go into. So let's get right into it. Me and Shri are going to take you through these features. I'm going to go with lead management, sales performance management, and reporting. And Shri will take you through workflow management, chatbot, and integration and apps, as well as field sales management. Okay, so before we get into the first feature, I'd like to invite Saleha back to run a quick poll. Yeah, Saleha, please go ahead.
Hey everyone, I'm back. We're running a poll. You should be able to see it on your screen. So please pick the feature that you would like us to delve into in detail. So your responses will help us understand what exactly you need, and we'll be able to tailor our upcoming sessions to meet your needs. So please do take a quick second and choose an option on the poll. Thank you. Yes, I see you guys are choosing options. That's great. Okay, so now you can get back to the webinar. Thank you.
Okay, should I go ahead, Saleha?
Please go ahead, Veer.
Okay. Okay, thank you for answering those poll questions. We're going to go straight into our first feature, which is LeadSquared Marvin. So Marvin is LeadSquared's new inside sales user application. It's a modern version of LeadSquared that's built specifically for sales managers and for sales users. Over the last couple of years, we've done tons of user research and we've studied how customers are using LeadSquared. And the result of that is the numerous performance and design improvements that we're going to take you through in just a minute. There's detailed help documentation available here as well for Marvin. Okay, so once Marvin is enabled for you, there's a separate login URL, which is marvin.leadsquared.com. You log into Marvin with the same credentials that you use for LeadSquared. As soon as you log in, you're prompted to check in so that your managers can track your attendance. And then here, there's the little profile icon on the bottom left. You can change your availability statuses. You can go to settings where you can view all your profile information. And you can also personalize your account to reflect your language preferences or to change the theme. There's a new dark theme that's available. And you can access other important settings here like your email signature, request history, and security based settings. Okay, so the meat of Marvin is actually the smart views feature that you're seeing here. All your smart views are available, are arranged vertically and available here. You can add new tabs by clicking on the settings icon, and you can manage and rearrange your tabs here. So quick actions, these can be configured by admins, are available here. There's a couple neat little icons that we have for the quick actions, and then you can click the more button to see the full list of lead actions that are available. If you want to do bulk updates, that's simple. You just go ahead and select the leads that you want to update, and then all the actions appear on the top of the screen. You can see the full list of bulk actions here. Other important bulk actions, which include your import and export leads, are available here. And there's also a great deal of flexibility and customization available. You can select the columns that you want your users to see. You can reduce clutter. You can show them only the columns that you want them to see on the grid. You can add filters as well, so you can make their filtering experience easier. And the filters that you add show up here. And you can see that it's quite a smooth and sleek experience. The add lead forms, as you can see, load a lot faster on Marvin. And when you click on a lead to launch the lead details page, it actually opens in a new tab. So again, like it increases sales user efficiency because you can just open multiple leads in different tabs and switch between them. We also have this new overview tab that you land on, which gives you some information about the upcoming task, the recent conversation, and the recent activities pertaining to this lead. And one last thing I wanted to show you in smart views is for task type smart views, you can just click on a task and see all its details up front. And you can switch between the list and the task tab and the calendar views. Okay, so just a few more features I want to highlight on Marvin before we move on. All the reports are available here. Sorry, the dashboards are available here. This is a dashboard that we've configured using Sierra. More on that later. All your reports are available here. Again, these can be configured by admins and shared according to profiles, which we'll come to later. You can quick add leads, activities, and tasks from right here. And if you're having trouble using Marvin, you can hit the help icon. You can go to our help center, and you can launch the keyboard shortcuts. So once sales users become efficient using these keyboard shortcuts, they can work a lot quicker and a lot easier on Marvin. So we recommend familiarizing yourself with these keyboard shortcuts. Okay, some of the Marvin designs have also been incorporated on the LeadSquared platform. such as in on select pages like manage leads page that you're seeing right now, the lead details page, smart views. And if you want to switch back to the old view, we've had some customers ask us how they can switch back to the legacy view. Then there's a switch back option up top here where you just have to select a reason and then hit submit, and you will be restored to the previous versions of these pages. So we understand there's a lot of resistance to change. I also get quite frazzled when an app suddenly changes its user interface. But if you give the new UI a shot, we are quite certain that you will not want to switch back to the old version of these pages. Okay, so that's it for Marvin. The next feature that I'm taking you through is advanced search via CSV. This is a really handy little feature that we've included because we think it will literally save you hours of time when you're filtering leads and you're creating lists and you want to run campaigns on those lists. This is a really handy feature to use. It isn't available by default, so you have to reach out to us to enable it. And to give you some context, earlier when you were creating a list to run an email campaign and you had a whole list of email addresses that were given to you to create that list, you had to create separate conditions for each email address. So you had to go email is A, and then you had to create another condition saying email is B, and then email is C, and so on. So this was quite a cumbersome, painstaking process. And then you would hit filter and you would find your leads, and then you could go ahead and perform actions on this list. Now, all you have to do is you just go into your CSV file, you copy the entire list of email addresses that are the entire column of email addresses. And you can use any website. This is just some random website that we pulled up from Google, but there's a whole bunch of websites available that will help you convert this column to comma separated values. So all you have to do is just take those comma separated values here, go back to your advanced search, select email and in. So this new in operator is what will be enabled for you once you enable the advanced search via CSV feature. And there you can just go ahead and paste the entire list of CSV values into the given space. Note that you can paste up to 1,000 values. If you have a larger list, you can create another condition with the next 1,000 email addresses. So yeah, it's that simple. You filter out your you filter out your leads immediately. You go ahead, save your list, and then you can perform whatever bulk actions you need or run your campaigns, etc. So that's advanced search via CSV. The final feature that I'm going to take you through before I hand it over to Saleha for another poll and then to Shri is accounts, leads, and opportunities, which I think most of our customers will be familiar with. Previously, there used to be a restriction, and due to these restrictions, you could not enable the accounts feature, which is used to manage your B2B relationships with your vendors and your partners. You couldn't enable it on the same account where you had enabled opportunity management to handle your potential deals. But now we've removed that restriction, and you can harness the power of all three entities, which is your account management, your lead management, and your opportunity management in the same LeadSquared account. So this is just a hypothetical example here of a college that has two accounts, one for high school and the other um, a referral partner from where they're getting their leads. And then they are running their um, programs and they're selling their programs and their courses using LeadSquared's opportunity management. So once accounts, leads, and opportunities are enabled on the account, you will see all of them appear here under the main menu. So you can see account management, lead management, and opportunity management are all enabled for this LeadSquared account. Okay, so handing it over to Saleha for the next poll, and then she will take you through the next couple of features.
Hey everyone, back again. So, as we said, changes are something people usually don't want to jump at right off the bat. But here's a fact, cluttered workspaces tend to affect your productivity and also your interest in doing the work. So, you open up your screen and you see a bunch of leads just going haywire. That's not exactly the case right now. But with Marvin, it's going to be a lot easier. So, your lead management is going to be like a day at spa. So, would you like to experience Marvin for yourself? You've got to be a little bit open to the idea of it, even if you're not gung ho about it. Please let us know. Okay, thank you. Yes, over to you, Shri.
Thanks, Aleha. I hope my screen is visible and I hope you can hear and see me.
Perfectly.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, sure, you're good.
Thanks. So, hey everyone, I'm Shri. I'm from the tech writing team as well, and I've been with LeadSquared for a little over 4 years right now. The first major feature that I'll be covering is workflow management, something I'm sure most of y'all in this call are aware of. So, workflow management is one of LeadSquared's more popular and crucial features. You have different products like automations, forms and processes, lead capture widgets, and portals under this. Using any of these features, you'll be able to reduce manual intervention and processes, as well as automate simple, complex, and repetitive tasks, automate lead distribution, and more. So, we'll begin by focusing on the document designer, a game changing feature we released sometime early last year, with the aim of revolutionizing the creation and management of various critical documents for your business, like some of them that are listed over here. These documents include student application forms, admission documents, loan applications, offer letters, booking confirmation receipts, and more. So, relying on our implementation team or developers from within your company or worse, like even external developers to create, configure, and maintain these critical documents is now a thing of the past. The document designer is a self service tool that empowers you to create professional documents with a clean, elegant, and simple design. So, you'll have to get this feature enabled on your account first. It is a paid feature, and once it is enabled, designing and publishing the templates is a straightforward process. You'll have to install the connector first from the apps marketplace and configure the connector. So once the connector is configured, navigate to the document designer page, and over here, once you go through the benefits that are listed up front, you can choose either activity or opportunity. That is a lead squared activity or lead squared opportunity as the entity type. The fields available under the selected entity type will get integrated with the document. As you can see, we are selecting activity and then choosing the document design activity. So this field will be integrated. Once that's done, you can either use a pre-existing document template or choose to design the document from scratch. As you all saw, we chose the application form template. And once you design a template, and it's a really simple tool, it's a drag and drop tool that will allow you to customize it to your requirements. And once the template is designed and configured, set up an automation to send this document to your leads via WhatsApp, email, or any other messaging channel. Additionally, your leads rather can preview and download these documents from either a Lead Squared landing page or a Lead Squared portal. So this video is going to demonstrate that where a lead is previewing and downloading a document from a portal once the document is generated. So once the documents are designed and published, you can make live edits as well to your templates, which will reflect in real time for your leads. All of these benefits that I just mentioned has a twofold positive impact on your business. Firstly, your leads can access their documents in real time, eliminating the need to depend on your support team to generate these documents for them. This also enables your leads to share these documents with relevant stakeholders in their lives. Like, for example, when students fill up an admission form, they can share this admission form with their parents. Leads can share loan application forms with their spouses once that form is generated, like you can see over here, and so on. And secondly, the time and effort required from your organization to maintain these documents will significantly decrease. The documents can evolve in real time to reflect changing trends both within your company as well as across the industry that you're present in without relying on any external teams. And since this feature is simple to use, even individuals who aren't very comfortable with tech or aren't too tech savvy can create and maintain these documents. It is really that simple. I mean, I have used it as well, and if I could use it, I'm sure so can y'all. And if you're interested in trying out this feature, please reply with document designer in the message window, and someone from our team will reach out to you soon to get this feature enabled on your account. So I think we have and to look at automation, we have the following question that was sent in by one of our customers. How to do effective workflow management. The short answer, if you're using LeadSquared, is to just continue using LeadSquared, but because that is a really effective way to do workflow management. But the longer answer is to just keep these following points in mind. First, try avoiding creating duplicate automations. Don't set up different automations on the same automation trigger. Use multi-if else cards to build cleaner automations. If you follow these steps, you will be able to effectively use the workflow management feature. I think we have a poll question coming up. Over to you, Saleha.
Hello everyone, I'm back again, and you're probably seeing a poll question on your screen right now. So, with the wonderful explanation that Shri has given, the document designer is bound to cut down your support, a lot of the tasks on your support team's plate. So that'll free them up to actually work on more complex queries, stuff that cannot be put on the back end. So, would you like to try the document designer? Please let us know. Okay. Yes, thank you for your question. Thank you for answering the question. Back to you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Saleha. So I hope you guys can still see and hear me. And the next major feature that I'll be covering is chatbots. Chatbots also was a feature that we released sometime in the middle of last year, and elevate your support experience by seamlessly integrating chatbots with both your website as well as your business WhatsApp account, providing round the clock assistance for all your leads and customers. And the chatbot is essentially what its name says. It is a bot that interacts with your leads whenever they come to either your website if it's integrated with your website or to your WhatsApp business account. So the chatbot has a sleek, intuitive interface that is easy to navigate, allowing even tech-shy users to build world-class bots in just a few minutes. With easy to uh, use interface that has a drag and drop element to it, you can create a bot that's as unique as your brand without requiring any prior development experience. So once this feature is enabled on your account, and it is a paid feature, so once it is enabled on your account, you have access to two types of chatbots: the journey based bot, the video that we're looking at right now is a journey based bot, as well as the AI help bot, which I'll cover a little further. So with the journey based bot, as you see in this video, you can guide your leads towards achieving specific goals, such as checking course eligibility, filling out loan application forms, or even downloading course applications. In this video, the lead that's filling this bit over here and that's interacting with the chatbot wants to know the course eligibility. And as you all saw, he or she could see it, and the bot is assisting them with this. I'll now cover the steps required to configure a chatbot. Again, it is really simple and straightforward. So once this feature is enabled on your account, and in case you want to get it enabled, please reach out to your account manager or drop a mail to support at LeadSquared. Once it is enabled on your account, you can install it from the apps marketplace. And once it is installed from the apps marketplace, navigate to the chatbot menu from the apps menu. And over there, click on create new bot. And on the select type pop up, you can choose either the journey based bot or the AI help bot. And we will be selecting the journey based bot over here. So once you're done with that, enter a bot name, description if required, and then go to the bot builder screen. Here, select the type of node that's relevant to your use case. So to give you all a bit of insight about nodes, so a node is a single message that's part of the entire chat flow. So an independent message that's put in sequential order will form the chat flow. And that independent message is called a node. Each node uses text, image, video, document APIs, LeadSquared APIs, as well as external APIs as the base on which it is built. A text node will send a text response, a image node will send an image response, a document node will send, you get the picture, right? Yeah. So that's what a node will do. If you want to use preset templates, that is also possible through the template message that will give you nodes that are already existing, or you can even use a preset template flow. So that will give you an entire chat flow that's predefined. So once you select or once you set up the chat flow, you can then test it out like I have over here. And once you're satisfied that the bot is working as intended, you can publish the bot by going over here. So that is with the journey based chatbot. Next, we'll be looking at the AI help bot. And the AI help bot is, again, as its name suggests, it's built to tackle common queries like FAQs, and it is also built to ensure your team has like a fewer load that comes their way, because there is a lot of repetitive questions that I'm sure you'll get asked over a period of time. So this bot will help address these queries. So the initial steps to create this bot are the same. It it just the name and the selection and configuration step are the same. Once you select AI based chatbot, you can either create questions from scratch or you can bulk import questions from an Excel sheet. So we are creating questions from scratch. And once you input the question over here, the question I've gone with is what loans are being offered, you must add utterances. So I'm sure you all are hearing this term for the first time, utterances. So I'll take you all through it. Utterances are the various ways in which a lead may ask a question when interacting with the bot. So it's hard to fathom what a lead is thinking most of the times, right? So it this just takes care of that. For instance, if the question the your input over here is which loans are being offered, like I've input over here, the utterances could include what loan types are available, or just plain and simple loans available question mark. If the lead sends in any of these responses, then the chatbot will be able to send the answer that you all have configured over here. And after this, again, it is pretty straightforward. You test the bot and see if it's working fine. Once you're satisfied with it, publish the chatbot. Now I'm guessing over here you're thinking about what happens if the bots take over everything. What if we have a Terminator-like scenario where the bots run the whole system? So there's no need to worry about that, because we have kept a failsafe over here where you can hand over the chatbot to a live agent. So in case the bot finds it difficult to answer a question, or if the question is outside of the purview of the bot, or if it is just extremely complex, or if human intervention is required, you can set up a handover node in the chatbot chat flow process, and this will hand over the bot along with the list of questions, the history of the conversation, to a live agent in your organization. So to try out the chatbot, again, you can send a message on the chat window over here, and one of our live agents will get in touch with you soon. You can also drop a message to support or speak to your account manager about it. So we have another poll question that's come up, and
Yes.
I'll be handing over the presentation back to Saleha and Veer.
Thank you, Shri. Hey everyone, would you like to have our chatbot on your team? So before you answer that question, I want to give you a stat, okay? 74% of internet users prefer speaking to chatbots when it's some generic question. If it's a straightforward request that they have, they prefer speaking to a chatbot because that will give them instant responses. And do you know that 60% of all support queries fall into the bracket of FAQs, frequently asked questions? So people just ask the same thing in a multitude of different ways. And our intelligent chatbot is going to figure out that out, understand that, and respond to those questions. So that is again going to take a lot of the load off of your support reps. Okay, I see you've been answering the question. Thank you so much. Back to you, Ved.
Okay, can everyone see my screen and can you guys hear me all right?
Yes, Veer. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Shri. Thank you, Saleha. And I noticed that there's a lot of questions being asked on the chat. We do have a team that is responding to those questions. But don't worry if your question is not answered here. We will get back to you. We do have your details. We will reach out to you with the answers to those questions. And we're also going to share this deck with you, which has the GIFs to take you through, at least to familiarize you with the feature. And there's also links to detailed help articles that will help you implement the feature for your organizations. Okay, so the next feature is sales performance management, also known as ACE in LeadSquared. ACE is a comprehensive sales performance management offering. It's aimed at improving your critical business metrics, setting and tracking clear objectives for your sales teams, using a variety of analytical and psychological tools, and helping you build highly motivated and high achieving, high performing sales teams. Before we get into ACE, one of the frequently asked questions that we get is how is ACE different from reports? And the answer to that is that reports are not as configurable as ACE, and they don't show you your goals, like they don't show each user his goals alongside his achievements. So they don't show the user exactly where he stands in relation to his goals or to his targets. ACE is also built on big data architecture, and it can handle a large amount of data processing, which is typically needed for sales performance management tools. So ACE does one thing, it does sales performance management, and it does it really well. Okay, so as part of the ACE offering, we have various products, goals, incentives, and leaderboards. Goals and incentives were already released earlier, but leaderboards was released last year, and we'll be doing a deep dive into leaderboards right now. Okay, so what are leaderboards? So leaderboards are essentially a gamification feature that is designed to motivate your sales reps and to promote healthy competition between your sales teams. Your reps are basically ranked against the configured achievement criteria, and based on their achievements, you can hand them either monetary or non-monetary rewards. And this is all configurable within the system. Leaderboards, again, is part of the entire ACE suite, which is a paid feature. So you have to contact us to enable it for your account. So this particular slide is relevant only for admins. When you're configuring a leaderboard, you have to first configure a rule set, which helps you define the exact KPI or business metric in terms of the LeadSquared data. It's quite a simple process, and we have a detailed document for that. And as part of this rule set feature, in order to accommodate more diverse and complex metric tracking use cases, we've launched what you can see on the right side of your screen, the custom formula builder, which is built with this flexibility in mind to accommodate these complex use cases. Okay, so this is what the leaderboard will look like for your sales users. So when you log in, when they log into their LeadSquared account and they go to leaderboards, they'll see all of this cool stuff up front. Your user can see all of the approval requests, the payout requests. He can see the rewards that he's received so far, and he can see his wall and his showcase. If you view the details over here, we can see that for a particular sales cycle, this particular sales rep actually ranked first in his team. So he gets a neat little badge for that. And if you scroll down, you can see all of the leaderboards that this sales user is a part of. And then you can go into each leaderboard and you can see what's happening within each cycle. So this is the current ongoing cycle where he's ranked number 2. You can navigate to the previous cycle, which is already completed, and you can see this cool little podium graphic where he placed first. And as you can see, he was also allocated the configured reward. So that's leaderboards. So you can go ahead and leverage this feature to promote healthy competition amongst your team and push your reps to achieve their goals. Okay, Saleha, it's time for the next poll.
Everyone, you can see the next poll on your screen right now. So, of course, Veer has gone over all of the amazing things that you can do with ACE. But I'd like to point out one more thing. Not just promoting healthy competition, ACE is your key to analyze the strengths of your sales reps. What is working for them? What is not working for them? And you can, improve your strategy according to that. So this is a use case that has actually helped a lot of our customers. And sales being the backbone of pretty much any company, this sort of insight is monumental in terms of reaching your targets, making improvements. And this is one feature that will absolutely change the game for you in the coming financial year. So please let us know if you'd like to have ACE be a part of your sales race. Thank you. Over to you, Veer.
Yeah, thank you, Saleha. The last set of features that I'll be running you through before I hand it back to Shri is reporting. And like I said at the beginning of this presentation, over the last year, we've invested significant time and resources in delivering a world-class reporting experience. And we are still transitioning from our legacy platform to the new platform that we currently call Sierra, which has highly advanced capabilities over our previous reporting infrastructure. And this includes features like the ability to build your own custom reports, build advanced dashboards. You can even write your own custom expressions to query data from the system, which I will show you in just a minute. And there's many Sierra reports that are available out of the box that will help you track things like your phone call metrics, the performance of your pipelines, your user productivity, and much more. So the first feature that we're going to go through in reporting is report management, which basically deals with the report sharing use case. We've made it super easy for you to share reports with different teams and with different users. And with this feature, admins can configure different profiles or personas, and then they can just go and choose the reports they want to allocate or share with those users. And they can even pin and tag those reports for faster and easier access. So you would have noticed the new report listing page when you navigate within your application to reports and reports home. You'll see this new listing page here. And if you see that little Sierra, if Sierra is enabled for you, you'll see the Sierra icon alongside those reports, and you'll see other features on this page like the create report button you're seeing on the top right corner. Okay, so to create a profile, again, this is for admins. You just go to new profile. You enter a name for your profile. And you can choose to share this profile, or you can choose the criteria as either teams or roles or user groups. So we are selecting a particular sales team over here. And now you can just go ahead and search for the reports that you want to share with them, select those reports, apply and save the profile. And that's all. It's as easy as that. When the users log in and navigate to their profile, they will see all the reports that are shared with them on that according to that profile. Another point to note here is that we can share multiple profiles with a particular user. So each user can see multiple profiles and then all the reports that are listed under those profiles. So similarly, the same way that we add our reports to a profile, you can also add your dashboards to a profile. So you just navigate to dashboards, you select the dashboard that you want to assign to that particular profile of users, you apply and save it. And when they log in and navigate to dashboards, they will see the dashboard that you have configured for them. Okay, so the next feature is the report builder. This is a powerful Sierra feature that allows admins to build customized reports easily and intuitively from scratch. So the benefits of this tool are massive because you no longer need to depend on the LeadSquared support team. You no longer need to wait for long uh, turnaround times. Sorry, the LeadSquared implementation team, and you no longer need to wait for long turnaround times. You can just customize the report by yourself and have it up and running within minutes. So when you click create report, you have to first select a data source, and there's many different data sources available based on the lead, activity, task, or opportunity data that you want to create a report for. You enter a name and a description for your report. And then you can go ahead and add rows, columns, and values to this report. So you can go ahead and search, and of course, this will reflect the data that you selected in the previous step where you selected the data for the data source. And then you can move ahead to the filters tab. Sometimes it's more useful to actually filter the data first because there might not be data available for the default filter that is set. So I'm just going to go here and set it for the last 730 days. And then you can see the data show up here. And as the final step, you can go in and decide how you want to visually represent this data as a chart or a pie chart or a column chart. And then you can go ahead and preview that. And when you save it, it is ready for use. And we've already gone through the profile sharing use case where you just select this report and then share it with the profile of users that need to see this report. Okay, this is another feature that we call the expression builder, which is embedded within the report builder. So if you want to show certain values in your report, you can use the expression builder to create a custom expression that queries data or manipulates that data. And we have detailed documentation for this, but when you go into the expression builder and you start creating an expression, the prompts will help you input the correct expressions. Commonly used expressions are available over here. And if you want to do a deep dive into the expression builder, you want to see everything that's possible, all of the different expressions that you can create, we have a help document for that. Okay, and one last feature I wanted to take you through is the dashboard builder. The dashboard builder actually helps you visually represent any Sierra report as a widget on the dashboard. So comparing this to the legacy dashboard builder, just to give you some context, this is the legacy dashboard builder where you would just go and add dashlets. You choose from a list of available dashlets in your account. Of course, this was a lot more restrictive and these were all predefined widgets. Now, the new dashboard builder you'll notice is has a lot more flexibility, allows you a lot more customization, and is all in all a much more sophisticated tool. So you go ahead and enter again a name and a description for your dashboard, and then hit the add widget button. You can either create a widget from an existing Sierra report, or you can add one from an external source. So this will serve all your use cases where you want to embed a report in the dashboard from an external source, like maybe say a Tableau report or something from Google Sheets. But we are going to go ahead and select a Sierra report over here. And once you select the report, you can customize the look and feel of the widget. You can customize the visualization of the widget. You can change how you want the data to be represented. And then you can go ahead and add the widget. And then you can repeat this process to add as many widgets that you want to your dashboard. And then again, share that with the required profile. Once you've created a dashboard, you can also filter the dashboard. And we've made this super easy. The way we've developed this feature is that you go ahead and add a particular filter type. So here we're adding a date time filter type. So you just create one filter type, and then you can link that filter type with all of the widgets on that dashboard. So here we're linking it with the lead created on date. Then when you go ahead and actually select the value for this filter, so we're selecting the date range here, all of the linked widgets will reflect the filtered values. So you don't have to individually filter each widget. You can just create one filter, link it to the different widgets, and filter all of them at the same time. Okay, so we're going to take you through another poll question, and that's all my features for this webinar. Again, thank you so much for joining. She is going to take you through the remaining features, so stay tuned. Um, Thank you. Handing it over to Saleha.
Thank you, Veer. So everyone, you'll see the poll question on your screen. So the idea behind Sierra is that we want you to spend less time building reports and more time taking action. Just go straight into it and nail your goals. Don't worry about the reporting bit. Leave that to us. A lot of you had that question, so I hope you really enjoyed this reporting section. Okay, one more thing. A few questions coming in the chat about technical difficulties. So at the bottom left of your screen, you see the help option. That click on that. Please click on that if you're facing any technical difficulties. That should help you. And if you're not able to solve that out, please put a message in the chat and our team will assist you. Okay, over to you, Shri.
Thanks, Alea. I hope you can hear and see me and see my screen as well.
Yes, perfectly.
Awesome, thank you. So before I proceed, I also saw quite a few questions about whether the recording will be shared for this webinar. And yes, it will definitely be shared to all the participants and it will also go up on our help site. So stay tuned for that. You can share it with your teams once you'll receive it. So I'll be wrapping up the webinar with two major LeadSquared features. The first of which is apps and integrations. And as you must be aware, LeadSquared offers a wide range of out-of-the-box integrations that help sync your LeadSquared account with various external products such as Gmail, Facebook, Twilio, Calendly, and more. We are continually adding new connectors to address the evolving needs that you have, that our customers have. And keeping this in mind, two of the major features we released last year were the Google Reviews connector and the Facebook Conversions connector. So the Google Reviews connector captures and syncs customer reviews from your business's Google page, or rather your Google My Business page, to your LeadSquared account. This is nothing but the page on Google where your business is listed, where you see different reviews, right? The directions and all of that. It syncs reviews from there to your LeadSquared account. And from LeadSquared, you can send personalized responses to your customers based on their review and the review sentiments, irrespective of whether it's a positive or negative review. You can send responses directly from LeadSquared, either using predefined templates or by harnessing the power of ChatGPT. Yes, we have integrated ChatGPT with this connector, which will generate reviews, or rather generate responses based on the reviews that customers have posted about your business. And once you are satisfied with that response, you can send it. Additionally, you can also invite leads to share their reviews, boosting your business's visibility and online ratings. All of this will allow you to view and manage all these reviews directly from your LeadSquared account from one place. And the second feature we're going to be looking at is the Facebook Conversions connector. This connector utilizes the Facebook Conversion API to transfer lead data for leads captured through the LeadSquared Facebook Lead Ads connector. Through that connector, it transfers lead data from there back to your Meta Business Suite. Additionally, it syncs custom events occurring during a lead journey, like say for example the changes in lead stage. This gets synced with your Meta Business Suite as well. These functionalities help optimize targeted ads, reduce the CPA or cost per action for each lead, and measure outcomes and performances against across different meta technologies like Facebook, Instagram, and so on. We have one more poll question that's coming up. Over to you, Saleha.
Yes. Before the poll goes up, I see a lot of you asking where you'll find your recording. So, about that, you've got nothing to worry, guys. We will be mailing the recording to you in a few days, and you can also find it on our support site under the webinars tab. Okay.
Saleha, you've gone on mute, but no worries. You can just send the question.
Yes.
Okay, so this question is for the next feature, everyone, and it's like a precursor to the feature that I'm going to cover next, which is the mobile app. So I'm sharing my
Yes, you're
screen.
right, Shrey. So
Yeah.
I see a lot of the folks in sales are getting a
Yes.
little restless about when we'll be reaching that
Yes.
bit.
Yes. We have reached
So
that
we've got
bit. Yeah.
nothing to worry about.
So I hope my screen is visible again, and I hope you all can hear me. So the field sales management, or rather the LeadSquared mobile app, as you all know it, is continuously being enhanced. And in addition to the existing features on the mobile app, like capture text from images or Lead Squared Converse, record face to face meetings, among others, Lead Squared has also streamlined field sales management by introducing different tools that users can access on the go, some even without internet access, such as viewing leads, opportunities, tasks, dashboards, and more. Yes, all of this can be viewed even if you're offline. With these tools, the field sales agents, most of y'all who are on this call, can perform all your tasks for the day without having to leave the mobile app even once. So, under field sales management, the first feature we're going to be looking at is Casa, which means home in Spanish. And as the name suggests, it's a DIY or do it yourself home builder we released sometime last year. It is one of the coolest features we've put out in the past year. And Casa gives you complete control over the look and feel of the mobile app. So, when designing the homepage for your field sales agents, admins can create specific homepages for specific teams. Once these pages are being created, you can customize the home pages with widgets that are available to help sales users perform all their tasks for the day from the app. So, for example, sales reps can check in, view their leads or opportunities, access their pending tasks, utilize the My Trips feature to find the fastest route possible to complete tasks on time, track your progress, and more. So in addition to widgets, you can also create different bottom and sidebar navigation menus for your users. Do this to ensure streamlined navigation for the field sales agents. For example, you can even add the My Trip feature, or rather the Near Me feature, to the side menu or bottom navigation bar. And once it's added, this will show the list of businesses near your agents at the tap of a button at any given point of time. So whether you're building it from scratch or using templates, Casa provides instant insights and efficient task management at your fingertips. So I hope you all will try Casa out soon. And the final feature that we're going to be looking at under the mobile app field sales is My Trips. And this is your ultimate productivity partner within the Lead Squared app. With this game changing feature, you can seamlessly organize your day by defining both your start and end points, allowing it to chart the most efficient route to complete your tasks for the day for field sales agents. So MyTrip smartly arranges your appointments and to-dos according to their location and distance apart, guaranteeing and ensuring you make the most of your time and complete all your tasks within the stipulated deadline, whatever deadline your managers have assigned to you. And as field sales agents, you can also come up with your beat plans and PJPs well in advance. Once this is finalized, you can set up a workflow to send these plans to your managers for approval. And once the sales managers review the plans and are satisfied with it, or if they have feedback and they get these changes done, they can sign off on this. All of this ensures that everyone in the organization hierarchy is aware of the tasks being executed on the ground, everyone on different levels of the organization. And from the MyTrip screen, you can also reach out to your leads on the go through both SMS and WhatsApp channels. And during the journey, if new tasks are added after your trip started, or if you've deviated from the generated path, if something came up and you had to change your route, you can regenerate the trip to optimize your route based on the current time and location. This is absolutely simple. So all of this helps you as field sales agents plan your day in such a way that you're always moving towards completing your next task. That brings us to the end of all the major features, but there is a poll question, but please don't drop off because there is a glimpse into a major feature that we are going to come up with in a few days time. So Saleha, if you can share the final poll question.
Yes. So the final poll question, everybody. is the one that we missed out earlier because we wanted to, keep our sales folks in the call before you slipped away. So, yes, do tell us if you'd like to try out these integrations. Yes or no, just a few seconds of your time. And that is it. So, now for the announcement, Shri, please do the honors.
Yes, thanks, Aleha. So Service CRM is the new feature that I was talking about. So we're wrapping this webinar up with a preview of our brand new product line. And as the name suggests, it goes hand in hand with our existing sales and marketing CRM capabilities. So Service CRM empowers you to seamlessly track customer service requests and tickets directly from LeadSquared. And yes, to all those of y'all who have asked for this feature in the past, it is finally going live where you can both service customers as well as create tickets and track tickets directly from the LeadSquared account. This gives you a comprehensive 360-degree view of your leads and ensures you're keeping track of everything that matters from LeadSquared. You don't have to switch between different tools. You can do everything from LeadSquared. So to get this feature enabled on your account, there is a different email ID that I've listed over here. It is scsupport@leadsquared.com. I'll be pasting that on the chat as well. That's scsupport@leadsquared.com. So please drop a mail to this email ID and someone from our team will get in touch with you all immediately to enable this feature on your account. And that finally brings us to the end of the webinar. If you all can please rate it on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the highest, it'll be really helpful for us and give us an idea of what to do going forward. So thank you everyone for joining. I hope you'll stay safe until I
So,
see you
everyone,
all in the
please
next
do
webinar.
rate the session, 5 being the highest, 1 being off limits. Just kidding. Please give us your honest views so we can tailor the upcoming sessions to suit you better. Thank you for joining. We will be sending you the recording. You got nothing to worry. It's been a lovely session, everyone. You were a great audience. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you
Bye.
so much. Take care, everyone.
Thank you, Shri. Thank you, Veer. So we
Thanks,
did give you
Aleha.
the 11 years of expertise in 60 minutes. I hope you liked it. Thank you.